Hey guys, another video. Hopefully this one's going to be much shorter than the other one. This one, primarily we're going to talk about the GK, the goalkeeper. So, um, we spoke briefly about the importance of the goalkeeper, but we're going to reiterate that. The goalkeeper, extremely important position. Again, um, we're going to ask for volunteers for GK, but if nobody volunteers, then we're going to have to volunteer a couple of guys to play GK. And again, if we ask you to play the position, please understand that that is a compliment. That's not a punishment. Um, that is a compliment. And let's explain why. Here are the characteristics or the skill set that we're looking for in the goalkeeper. By the way, he's number one. Think about that for just a minute. In the numbering system in soccer, football, GK, he's number one. So think about that for a minute. At any rate, characteristics, skill set for the GK. Physical toughness. You've got to be tough to play GK. You're going to get dirty. You're going to be going to your knees. You're going to be going to your side. You're going to be diving. You're going to be getting dirty. You're going to be getting muddy. You're probably going to get kicked occasionally. Although I will say that the referees do a very good job of protecting the goalkeeper, and in fact, we'll talk about that a little bit later. I don't know whether we'll talk about it in this video or whether we'll talk about it in person, but we'll talk about that later. You're going to get dirty. You've got to be physically tough to play the position. And that's, some guys just are, born with that more so than others, and that's not a criticism. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just, you're just a God-given gift. So, it's not a criticism if you're not born that way. Some people are, some people aren't. Okay. Good hands. This one should seem obvious. If you can catch the ball, that's a real good asset. If you can punch the ball, even if you can slap the ball or tip the ball away occasionally. Good hands. That's a big asset for the goalkeeper. Quick feet. There's a difference between being quick and being fast. Frequently, and let's just be honest about it, there's an advantage to having a big guy playing GK, playing goalkeeper. There's an advantage to that. He's taking up more space in goal. That's an advantage. It also creates an optical illusion that the goal is smaller, but we won't even talk about that right now. But there's an advantage to having a big guy. Big guys usually aren't fast, but that's not really a problem, because what you need in the GK is a guy with quick feet. We need a guy who can move decisively, quickly, in a 2 to 5 yard area. We don't need a guy who can run a really fast 40-yard time. He could be the slowest guy over 40 yards, but if you can move quickly in a 2 to 5 yard area in a really coordinated fashion, that's all you need to play GK. And finally, and this might be most important of all, mental toughness. It can be a very lonely position at times. It can feel like a position of great responsibility. So you've got to be mentally tough to play the position. You are the last line of defense. You're also the first man on offense, or at least we want you to be the first man on offense. We'll talk about that later as well. But you've got to be mentally tough, because when it comes down to it, when they take the shot on goal, you're the last line of defense. So GK's got to be mentally tough. Other roles of the GK. He's kind of the field general of defense. What do I mean by that? GK is going to be communicating the defense with the center back. and we'll get to that in just a second. But he's going to be talking to the center back, and then the center back is going to be talking to the other, to the left and to the right back, and the center back will probably also be talking to the center to the center mid. Everyone should actually be talking to everyone, but at the very least, the keeper, the GK, should be talking to the center back. Center back should be talking to center mid to ensure proper spacing between the lines. And then the center back will be also talking to the left and to the right back to ensure that there's proper spacing here. But he's going to be a field general of the defense because he's coordinating the defense because he's the last line of defense. So the GK has got that responsibility as well. Okay? Now, positioning. Let's do this. I'll take the bad guys and move them over here. Okay. And just so it's not confusing, I'm going to move our good guys, teammates, up here. Where should the goalkeeper be? We don't want the goalkeeper to be spending his life way back here. Okay. Where should he be? When the ball is ours, here's the ball. When it's way down here, we want our goalkeeper. You got the freedom to come about here. And it doesn't mean you have to be right here. You could, you're roaming in this general vicinity. Well, let's just say in this general vicinity. But this would be a nice area to come hang out. You could think of this as your home when the ball's down here, anywhere down here. This is when the ball is ours, deep in their territory. When it's theirs, probably I would come back to about here. And when the ball is midfield, anywhere, it'd probably be around here. But you've got some easy points of reference. So again, when the ball is deep in their territory, doesn't matter where, probably about there. And then when it's, just say it's theirs, over here, I'm going to drop back. And say it's somewhere around midfield. Yeah, I don't know, maybe about there. Okay. Just a couple more things and then we're going to be done. You're going to hear us say very frequently, get off of the line and stay on the string. Get off of the line. Okay. Here you are, Mr. GK. Unfortunately, this is really, really small. Here's the goal, right in here, okay? Most goalies, most keepers at U12, U14, U10, under, they plant themselves way back there, and they don't move. And they stay, and you can go check it out. Next time you're on the fields over there at Dodds, go walk around. Go walk around the fields. Every goal, there's a piece of worn grass right there. It's because that's where the goalkeeper, it's like he just pitches a tent right there. He sets up shop. We don't want that. Get off of the line. Don't stand on the line. Get off of the line. Okay? Let the grass grow back. Okay? Why? Number one, it's going to give you an opportunity for more touches and more saves. You're going to get to more balls. Let's just say there are 9 players trying to pay a pass to number 8, and whoop, he overkicks it, and before he can get to it, you're going to be able to get out and get to the ball. But if you're playing way back here on the line, well, he's going to get to the ball before you do. So that's one reason why. The other reason is this. Let's just say he's in here. And of course you're going to have defenders. You better have defenders. But if you're playing right on the line, and they take a shot. And let's say that, oops, I didn't mean for it to go in. And you deflect it, but you kind of bobble the ball a little bit. Uh-oh. And it dribbles in, and now they've got a goal. Well, let's do this. This is a great animation, isn't it? If you're off of the line, it takes a shot, and it dribbles away a little bit. But hey, look. You've got time to recover the ball. The bobble becomes a save, not a goal. So if you get off of the line, not only do you have the opportunity to get to more balls, to make more touches, to make more saves, but those bobbles become saves. They don't become goals. So that's one thing, okay? Now, next thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Now, next thing. Stay on the string. And have that guy up here with the ball. And you're, well, here, let's do this first. Let me get that cool arrow. Now, we'll do this. I hope this is going to work. Stay on the string. What do we mean by that? Here's our string. We're going to have an imaginary string. It's going to be in the middle of the goal on the line. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Hey, check that out. And it's going to go from the middle of the line in the goal to the ball. I hope I can get rid of the pen, yes. And you should be positioned as goalkeeper, as GK, you should be positioned on the string. So you're going to be off of the line, and you're going to be on that string. Say about there. That's not perfect, but say about there. Why? This is going to create more difficult angles for the opponent to make a shot on goal. It's going to make the goal smaller. It's also going to create an optical illusion for the opponent. It's going to make the goal look so much smaller to him that it's going to make him hesitate. Unfortunately, I don't have like a reverse view on this, but if you can see, it's much smaller than if he were just sitting way back here. We'll have to do this one in person, but just to give you an idea from overhead, what do we mean by staying on the string? The string, one end of the string is going to be always planted on the line in the middle of the goal, right on the painted line, and the other end of the string attaches to the ball, wherever the ball is. If he's over here, and the ball's over here, let me see if I can pick up that string or not. Kind of, not really. We'll erase it, and we'll redo it. We'll show you what we mean. So now the line is here, and which means now when if you're going to stay on the line, stay on the string, you're going to be out here. So you're always going to be on the string. One anchor is going to be on the line in the middle of the goal. The other anchor point, the other end of the string, is always tethered to the ball. Tethered ball. Doesn't matter where the ball is. That's the string theory as far as soccer is concerned. Okay, and what does it do? Again, it creates a difficult angle for him to shoot on goal. It does make the goal smaller, and it creates an optical illusion that's going to make this guy hesitate. So, 14 minutes. Hey, we did 7 minutes better. We're going to finish at 15. That's 7 minutes better than last time. So this is good. At any rate, yeah, we didn't really even get to that, but that's okay. So, I think we covered enough for now. If we ask you to play the position, if you want to play the position, that's fantastic. understand, if we ask you to play the position, please take it as a compliment, because that's how we mean it, okay? And hopefully you guys will have watched this before practice on Tuesday. It is Sunday at about 1:50. So I will send out an email and probably a text message. Hopefully everyone will have an opportunity to see this before practice on Tuesday. And of course, right now actually it looks like rain. Well, I hope you have a chance to practice this week. At any rate, hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Bye.